Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This your girl Lovely P and we're having story time. So this is gonna be one of those ones that y'all see from the title and the slideshow about my embarrassing moments. How I split my pants. It started at I think I was probably in my early teens and I was kind of myself having me a boyfriend. And he came and asked me to come outside. And of course, a lot of my friends was outside, and we was there. And all outside playing at the little playground. And it was cold, and I had. It's important that I describe what I had on because I'm very like detailed visual person. These corduroy tan pants, you should see them like up there. You should see them probably like on this side of me, how the pants look. And I am a plus size girl, so I wore grandma panties, as they say. And they were silk panties. Back then, to me, that was like a thing or something. But anyway, I was playing around and stuff with my friends and horsing around, and I think it was like an older guy we was playing with, and we was in the midst of playing around, and I was playing a little rough, trying to fit in like other girls and be one of the girls. Didn't really know what I was doing, and I was playing around with this guy. We was kind of like wrestling, playing and stuff like that. And I bent over. When I bent over and I was playing, I don't know. Yeah, when I did that, my pants ripped. I didn't hear them rip, but it went from out of us playing around to everybody laughing. And yeah, I'm pausing because I was embarrassed. Can y'all picture me in some corduroy pants and it was cold and all of a sudden someone comes around you're in this crowd and your pants ripping, you don't hear because they laughing and playing and all that. And I'm still trying to play it off, playing around with him and stuff. And I'm in the grass trying to pretend like we still, playing. And I'm just trying to sit down on the ground. And I'm feeling the air in my pants until somebody was like, Patrice, Patrice, because it's my name, Patrice. Take your jacket off. I'm like, it's cold. Why you want me to take my jacket off? I know. I already knew what it was. But I just wanted them to tell me, like I didn't know. But I did do what happened. So I took my jacket off. And it was like, man, you rip your pants. Y'all, I ripped my pants so bad to the point that it was like the back of the pants was hanging down. So they see my whole butt. My whole butt. My whole butt. I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Not only was I embarrassed, but at that age, I wasn't into all of that uh sexual stuff like that because I was young. We're not about to try and do all that. We was just claim each other boyfriend and girlfriend. We weren't even doing all that. And yeah, I was so embarrassed. I was afraid of going outside. On the next day, I was just crying because I was so embarrassed. And y'all, I was talked about from there. Y'all know how we is as kids. We run stuff to the ground. And I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed from that. I really was. I just couldn't believe I ripped my pants, y'all. Corduroy pants at that. Trying to fit in with folks, trying to do what they do, and I'm the one that was embarrassed and caught. Me, not them. And um, I was like, man, how can I face him? How can I still talk to him or after this? But the next day, we talked. I was embarrassed. He apologized. We were young. And we still hung out. And I thought that was so cool that he still wanted to talk to me after he said, with my grandma drawers on. Yeah, that right there. I think that one top the first story time with falling in the chair incident. But it's so funny that most of my embarrassing moments was when I was with someone I like. Mm, yeah. So the moral of this story, me telling y'all this is again, learn to be yourself. I cannot stress that enough. And why is that is so important to be yourself. I feel as if being yourself will help you out a whole lot. And you won't have to um, worry about anything else. You won't have to be something that you're not. And before I got into Christ, I struggled with that because I wanted to fit in because this person was so cool when she did this and I like the way she dressed or I want to dress like that or just different things, trying to find my own identity of who I am. And I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world with my experience because it made me a better woman and a better person. But for those of who may watch this that's kind of like trying to find themselves, that's in their teens or 20s or either my age, and you still trying to fit in with that person and you wonder why everything you doing don't work, is because you're called out and you was called to be different. You wasn't called to fit in. You was called to stand out for a reason and a purpose on this earth. So I always like to leave on a positive note. And yeah, I ripped my pants in front of my boyfriend and my friends at that time. And I had to go home and show my mama. So I didn't get in trouble that day. But she knew I was embarrassed enough. And that's the moral of this story. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all for getting a good laugh with your girl. And y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.